As season 8 has come to an end for the one last time Go Quiz and Tell, the first ever interactive quiz for Coffee with Karan, only on Disney Plus Hotstar. All you need to do is sit on your couch and answer questions about what all happens on the coffee couch. The winners get some prizes that just oh so good. Participate every day because the more points you get, the more gifts you get. Chop, chop, then Go Quiz and Tell now. Coffee with Karan Season 8. Smartphone partner Google Pixel. Lighting partner Jaqua Bath and Lights. Driven by Audi. Couch partner Fabricare by D-Decor. Oh, and hello there. And for the last time this season, welcome back to Coffee with Karan Season 8. Good Lord, it's really hard to believe we're there already, right? But also, I couldn't keep torturing you guys for eternity. So to put you at ease, here I am with a show-stopping finale at a show-stopping beautiful location. I know. You love this season's set way too much. I've heard all about it. But today is the prestigious Coffee Awards, and so we had to shake things up a bit. You know what I mean? After all, in the same month as the Golden Globes and the Emmys, we still are the ones to generate the most social media chatter. So clap, 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 and a big thank you and dhanyavad to all of you. And if you don't think so, then I'm sorry, that's just your opinion. Now, before I call upon our illustrious jury and get into the rigmarole, I thought it would be a fun little exercise to look back on the season that has been. And given that almost all our episodes have charted on top of the internet, who better to do this than someone who is terminally online? No, I do not mean you, but someone so loved but misunderstood that he's on all our Insta feeds, Twitter, X, Threads, news stories. He's at movie premieres. He's literally everywhere. And so is his pose. He sounds like me a little bit right now. Given that he has made his home on the internet, there's also one question that has everyone equally puzzled. What the hell does he actually do? Let's find out or not, but he is definitely the man of the moment. Please welcome the new generation's liver, the mononymous Ori. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes.
There's so many of you.
God.
Okay, let's sit and talk all about this. I have so much to say. I have so many questions to ask.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited
really?
to be here. Yes, what an honor.
What an honor. But
What an honor.
You've already been. You faced the camera with Salman Khan. We're just a humble chat show.
No, don't be silly. It's an honor to share screen with you, Karan.
I just wanted you to say that. Say it thrice.
It was an honor to share screen with you, Karan.
One last time.
It was an honor to share screen with you, Karan. I've been waiting for this day.
This day,
when I was
ever since you were born.
Since the day when they asked me and they were like, you know, you have to shoot something with Karan. I was like, it won't be Coffee with Karan. That can't be it. I'm not being called on Coffee. And here I am.
So before we get rolling, let's chat about this gorgeous ensemble, shall we?
The outfit was made by an underground designer called Nikhil Cole, but the illustrations were made by this sweet boy from Aurangabad called Siddhant Jumbe. Jumbe, whatever, something cute name. These are the Ori emojis, the Ori Gs, the many Oris and then many
You've invented your own emojis.
The Ori, and yes, and I'm launching them soon.
Oh, really?
So you're seeing
and will it
be
launched on a social media platform?
They'll be launched as
So if I want to use an Ori G, I can like get it from Instagram?
Yes, you can. However, Karan, you can't use an Ori G because I've made you a Karan G pack as well.
But I'm a Karan J.
There we go.
There we go. And do you have your brush in your hair?
That's my pen.
That's your...
When I have to sign autographs.
Oh, you need to sign autographs. Okay, now, so you take it off, you sign. So all this, Ori, let me say firstly, I have a lot of respect for anyone who creates. It's like what you've done is what a startup is, right? A startup is an idea and then you start with that idea, and then you go on and build on it, and it becomes something that you can monetize, and then it explodes. You pretty much are a human startup.
Thank you.
Like you started, and then you went up, literally. Now, you do know that while there can be awe for Ori to what you've achieved, there can also be the brickbats. There can also be the criticism like, who the fuck is he? What does he do? Why are we looking at him though everyone is? Why are we following him though everyone is?
If I don't
Why does
know
he
you
exist?
and you're talking shit about me, I won.
Ah.
And I've taken your shade and turned it into a parade. So if you're laughing at me, but I made money off it, I won. You're making memes, but I'm making money. Who's the success story
I love
here?
it. That's pretty much our first line. You're making memes, I'm
making
making
money.
I like, see, that's the attitude that I think there is.
Karan, when someone makes a real parody of me, I screen it at home. And I'll host my friends and we'll all watch the reel together like a little movie. And then I'll send a thank you letter to the memers and I'll send them gifts. I'm like, do it again.
Do it again. It's making me a bigger brand.
There we go.
So now, when the Ori sensation began, you began to leverage it. All that's amazing. Tell me, is there a fear that this is like your 15 minutes of fame? Is that one day the flowers will stop coming, one day the followers will stop coming? Is there that fear that eats into you, or you live in the moment?
I'm not an actor. So I consider my life the movie I'm acting in. Where you see me on pap pages and on screen, that's the story I'm telling. And I spend the whole day reading, Karan. I'm reading morning to night. I'm in the comment section reading every review of my image. When everyone's like, oh, it's 15 minutes and he's going to vanish, just wait for it. The fame's getting to his head. Yes, the fame's getting to my head. Yes, I have an attitude problem now. I think I'm better than everyone. But I am planning my own downfall now. The time has come. Anything that goes up has to go down.
Yes.
The brightest stars burn out the fastest. And so right now in the relevance room, we are planning my downfall. Sorry? In the relevance room, in the Ori office.
There's a relevance room.
In the Ori office, in my office, we have a room called the relevance room, where all my minions, and they have to dress up as me and think as me and talk like me.
Sorry, did you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you call them minions?
Yes, my minions.
Yes. Which are the members of your crew?
Ori number 2, Ori number 3, Ori number 4. They're all the Oris.
1 minute, they're like
to
doppelgangers.
No, I have doppelgangers. That's a separate story. But to be a minion, you have to be an Ori. You have to think like me, dress like me, work like me, struggle like me, and hustle like me. So in the relevance room, where all my minions come up with ideas, and we have mood boards, and we have blackboards and chalkboards, and those white boards with those weird things that if you smell, you get like a headache and fall asleep, whatever. And they pitch ideas on how to keep me relevant. And that's how I stay in the news. This is a hustle. This is a struggle.
How many of these
as of right now,
members are in your relevance room?
As of right now, we have Ori 2, 4, 5, and 6. There was an Ori number 3, but she got more relevant than me, and so we killed her off.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gone now.
So this is like Hunger Game.
It's like the Hunger Games.
Or the Squid Game.
It's a full-time job.
Yes.
And so in the Ori room, we are now planning my demise. Because the audience wants
demise?
My demise. The audience.
You're like digital demise.
My digital demise. The audience wants to see me fall.
When is this downhill going to start?
Very soon. Very soon. We're waiting for the right idea. And then the 15 minutes will be up.
And then what is the plan next then?
Then we'll plan a comeback.
Oh, you'll plan?
Yeah. Then we'll plan a comeback.
Sorry, it's so amazing because it's so sound and so strategic and can sound so ridiculous at the same time.
But it's not. Karan, in a movie, every lead actor goes up and then they have to have a fall and then they have a comeback. So my fall is coming.
I've never known anyone to plan their demise.
So before anyone else can plan it, I'm planning it.
You're planning.
Before you can take away my 15 minutes, I killed it.
Boom, you're there. Boom, okay, I love it.
Thank you.
You mentioned doppelgangers.
Yes.
There are many more that look like you?
So you made a statement right now saying, oh, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. I am everywhere. I take great pride in being everywhere, already omnipresent, but sometimes people forget that I'm not actually a mystical creature. I am real, pinch me, it's true. And I can't actually be everywhere. So we do have the lookalikes that sometimes have to be sent out to hold fire until I arrive. So there is an Ori lookalike who will be at the event and you'll think it's me for the first 20 minutes until I actually get from Nariman Point to BKC. And then from BKC to Bandra, and then from Bandra to some movie premiere. And we all wear the same outfit. We have the same look. They just won't talk. Because the minute they talk, it goes away.
So they're silent doppelgangers who arrive at events.
Yeah.
They get clicked.
They get clicked.
And then you come to replace them when you need to open your mouth.
Yes. So they'll hold base. So you will
How
think
did you manage to find this doppelganger?
It's all
Or
started.
these, are they one or they're
They're
two?
three.
They're
Three
three
goodies.
doppelgangers.
It started when I was in London one day and someone was like, oh, Ori, like your photos from Bastion or no, some restaurant
Right.
were so cute last time. I was like, what pictures? I'm not even in the city. And then I open Instagram and there's some boy just posing like this is me. And I was like, you're hired. I was like, I need that. I need to be in Bombay while I was like, you are hired.
Wow.
And just like
you
that.
keep their names very close to your heart. And
They're
no
very-
one is
Yeah,
meant
one
to-
is one is a friend actually. Like he's an actual friend who just will fill in when he has to.
Oh, wow.
I'll send you a picture. You won't tell us apart.
Listen, this is the most unique life that you're leading. Can you tell me the origin, the first time that the advent of brand Ori began?
Brand Ori always existed, I want to say, but
Okay,
if you want to
famous.
blame someone,
Yeah.
blame Bonnie Kapoor.
Blame
Bonnie
Bonnie
uncle,
Kapoor.
Bonnie Kapoor. Blame him.
Why?
Because the first time I got the limelight was Bonnie Kapoor's fault. I was attending
What
his...
did poor Bonnie Kapoor do?
It's his fault. I'm going to make a t-shirt. I blame Bonnie. You also blame
But
Bonnie.
why are you calling him Bonnie?
It's an affectionate name, Bonnie uncle.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I was attending his daughter's birthday, and when I entered the gate, all the media was like, click, 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 Ori, Ori, Ori. And I was like, and Bonnie uncle, being the gentleman he is, had come down to receive me from the gate. So I was like, Bonnie uncle, like they were screaming my name, my name. The first time I was so shy, I was like, shaking. I was like, my name. And he was like, did you pose? I was like, no, Bonnie uncle, I couldn't pose, not me. He's grabbed me by the wrist and flung me in front of the media and said, ye Ori hai, iska photo le lo, ye mera bacha hai. And all the media circled me inside. And that's when I realized like this
So
was
that
meant
was your
for me.
launch.
The match was always there and so was the gunpowder and Bonnie just lit it.
He lit it.
Boom, Bonnie.
Boom, Bonnie, and here we are.
And here we are. Now I'm
Yeah,
on coffee,
with-
so I should write him a check. Thank you.
He might love that. There are minions, there are doppelgangers, there are brand endorsements. So there is an Ori center somewhere?
We are making an Ori Academy, but we've not decided. Is it Ori Academy or the Ori Institution? The branding, we've not zeroed in on which
And will
one.
this academy basically train people to build brands of themselves?
No. Why would I am not here to help you make a brand of yourself. I'm
Okay.
here to help myself make a brand of me.
So what will happen in this
The
academy?
Ori Academy is a training machinery to make miniature Oris that can now apply for a job in the Ori office and work in the relevant room.
Okay.
I'm not here to serve you. I'm here to serve myself.
Okay. So the academy will then not have that kind of scale. It will be more boutique.
Yes, you will have to apply. It will be a difficult application. And I learned that because in my first job, I had a very difficult application. I realized I knew I wanted it because of how hard I applied for it.
What was your first job?
My first job when I was in college in New York was for the usher position, a highly sought after position at the Children Should Wash Their Hands conference. And I'd gotten an email from my college saying, would you want to apply? And I really applied. And I wrote this long cover letter and this huge CV with nothing on it other than like Pinterest and proficient in Tumblr or whatever. And somehow I hustled my way into the usher position. Not a lot of people know this, I was usher number 3 to Kajol. And she probably doesn't know this.
And this was when?
2013
In New York.
in New York, I think the Taj Pier, she was speaking at it and she kept talking about how children should wash their hands. And that was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And she was giving this speech and I asked her security for a humble photo and I was declined.
All right.
But that was my first.
The great irony. But she would know that
She wouldn't.
one day down the years, you would be in a million photos with her daughter. With her daughter, Nisa.
Life comes a full
Yeah,
way,
life does come a full circle.
So, yeah.
So now we see you around, you're at all the parties, Gen Z parties. You throw the bashes, you attend them.
Yeah.
You have all these fabulous Gen Z kids with you in your friend circle, ranging from, Khushi and Janvi to Ananya and Shania. Is there a favorite?
I love all my friends. They're my family. I love Naisa like she's my younger sister. I love Janvi like she's my guru. I love Khushi like she's my age sister. I love them all. They're all my friends.
They're all your friends.
They're all my friends.
And the big, massive question to ask is Ori single or is he dating someone?
I get asked this question a lot. The last time I was asked, I was like, you know what? I'm an old-fashioned guy. I'm not really seeing anyone. I just want to get married at some point to someone really rich and be comfortable and cushy. Then I started seeing someone and I realized this is fun. So am I seeing anyone? No, as of right now, I'm seeing any 5. I have 5.
You're
Those
dating
and
5
area
people.
codes. Yeah, because dating one person is so fun. Goddamn, date 5 of them. You're only young once. Live
All right.
fast, die
But do
young.
these 5 know they're being dated?
No, they don't. So
simultaneously?
we can't reveal their names.
But right
wanted-
now, you're on kind of
It's
digital
okay.
domain.
I wanted to experience, I don't want them to find each other and rip each other's heads off, but I wanted to experience, I didn't want to be married one day because once you're married, you can't cheat. So I was
Right.
like, shit, if I have to cheat, it's got to be now. So I'm
you're
cheating.
cheating now?
I'm cheating. I'm a cheater. Ori is a cheater. Yeah, cool.
You're a liver and now
I'm a
you're
liver,
a cheater.
I'm a cheater, yeah.
Cheater, okay, so you're a liver who cheats. That's fine,
Whatever, it's
that's
part of
okay.
living.
And to each his
Living
own.
means
And to each his
experiences.
own.
I wanted to experience.
Absolutely no judgment
Yeah.
there, do what you want. But so you're quite clear that eventually your end goal is to marry someone rich while you do your thing and they pay the lifestyle.
We'll do our thing together.
Right.
And maybe I can afford the lifestyle too, but I would like the comfort and security in my... I'm being very open.
Right.
I'm not even going to lie.
Are they all like obsessed with you?
No, because then it wouldn't be the same experience. Then I just date the one. No,
Yeah.
one hates me, one likes me, one loves me, one ghosts me all the other time, and I ghost the last one.
Okay, so it's
But at
like
any given point of time, I'm getting a lot of attention. And I need a lot of attention.
you need
I need a lot of attention.
You do.
So not any one, any five.
Any five.
Any five.
All right, so we've heard so much about you. Let's chat a little bit about the show you're on.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite of what you've seen? Have you enjoyed a moment on this season?
Now, I can be biased and say I love my Janvi and Khushi episode.
Oh, okay.
It was so, like, my heart melts when I watch you guys speak together. I've loved the Kajol episode and Rani.
Yeah.
I've loved that episode. I probably watched that like 100 times for the expressions and the laughter. The opening episode I watched, the Ranveer Deepika episode, great episode. Sometimes I felt a little cheated on this season. I felt you cheated on me as I'm the audience, I'm the viewer.
Right.
I know it's called coffee, but we wanted the tea and the juice. And you just made all our film stars into real people. When I'm watching Ranveer and Deepika speak, I'm like, I'm relating to Deepika Padukone.
And that's never happened on Coffee with
I've
Karan.
never wanted to relate to Deepika Padukone. Don't relate to me, Deepi, please. I love you.
You want to be in awe, you don't want to relate.
And I'm always going to be in awe. I
right.
remember once we had the same bun and I said to her, I was like, GP, we have the same bun. And she looked at me like she didn't know who I was. And I was like, I love you for doing that.
All right, and before we wrap, I'm going to ask you the quintessential question that everybody wants to know. What do you do? Ori?
My best, Karan. I do my best.
You do your best.
But should I go into a tangent?
You don't have to if you don't want to. But I love that what you do, I do my best.
I do
think
my
that's
best.
what I'm going to say when anyone asks me
I do
what
my
I do.
best.
Ori, it was an absolute pleasure to have you on Coffee with Karan. Do you have any last and final thoughts?
I'm just, you know what? People say, Ori, you're unreal and you're this enigma and this phenomenon. And do you even exist? But I'm like, does this moment exist? Am I on this couch?
We have been humbled by your presence.
You're too sweet, Karan. You're too modest.
And thank you. I know you got me some lovely presents.
I did.
I'm going to make sure the kids get them. Thank you so much from the twins and I and everyone at Coffee with Karan. May the power of the digital excitement always be with you.
Thank you, Karan. Thank you for having me.
Can we get a hug?
Of course.
All right. Thank you for coming, Ori.
No worries.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Now, that was a lot of fun. But it's time to put on a straight face and get down to business. On this year's Coffee Awards jury, we have some contentious returnees with one new addition to the gang. He has been in the comedy circuit for so long, some might say he's even as young as I am. Why am I inviting him again, you ask? You guys know how much I love a bhatt on this couch. Please welcome the unapologetic Tanmay Bhatt. She is an internet sensation turned actor whose roots lie in representing drunk South Delhi girls outside a club. Say hello to the vivacious Kusha Kapila. He also has now found his way into films with his charm and comedic talent, but on the inside, he's just a simple Bangalore boy who derives happiness from the little things in life, like roasting the hell out of others. Please welcome the indiscreet Danish Seth. She has been referred to as India's Tina Fey and is one of the funniest women on the block. Her humor is so observant, you're going to feel called out. And I can't wait to see who she calls out tonight. Please welcome the delightfully funny Sumukhi Suresh. The influencers and content creators are in the house and they're ready to ask me all the wrong questions you want the right answers to. All right, so we're back. We're all back for our coffee awards. Welcome Kusha, welcome Danish,
Thank you,
welcome Tanmay, and welcome for the first time on the show, Sumuki.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be here?
I'm very excited. I'm your in-house bhabhi girl. That's what I am.
I love that. All right, what we really want to know is you guys have watched the season, so bring it on.
It was quite a snooze fest. Congratulations.
You found my season to be a snooze fest.
Honestly, I think it's like a silent fart.
Okay.
Like the aura is there. Everyone knows something has happened, but nobody knows what happened.
But Karan, I mean, it's my first time at Coffee with Karan. Why is it that this season has to be, so wholesome?
Yeah.
And, family friendly and not,
So if you know, right at the top, we came out with the promo because last time everyone said that I was talking too much about people's sex lives. I was also being inappropriate in some ways. Also, that we were trying to get stuff out of the guests, but everyone was fearing a PR nightmare. So they weren't saying or committing anything. So I said, if you can't go scandalous, then go real. Try and deep dive into people's characters and their true strengths, their vulnerabilities, their insecurities. So I was going for that.
Okay.
If it didn't land, then it didn't land, and we'll try something else next season. But because people are very careful about what they say now on this couch.
I think if you're going to have these many filters, just call the show Filter Coffee with Karan in the next season.
Pretty much.
No, I think even better. I think next year you should wear a kurta pajama and we should call it Jeena Isi Ka Naam Hai.
Yeah. It felt more
Like
like
Farooq
that.
Sheikh, you should start doing that. We'll all stand around the
It
couch.
did feel like that there was a prayer circle before the show and then there was just trauma bonding.
Yeah.
Because every single time, like I really liked the fact that you spoke about loneliness in the first episode and it was really telling. But then it didn't stop.
Oh, then I
like how many times did he interrupt his own guests? What was happening?
How many times we interrupt?
No. What I'm trying to say
I'm
is
sorry,
what he's
sorry.
trying
Even
to
I
say.
went through
No,
something
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no,
Even
no,
I
I'm
went through
trying-
something like that.
Let me tell you my
I
story.
went through
there was a
something
bit
like
of
that.
I get it.
interruption.
I hear you. I was talking over the guests a lot.
But were you missing your own therapy sessions to shoot KWK?
Wow.
Ouch.
Coffee shots have been fired.
Ouch, that hurt. Somewhere.
Or Karan, is nobody hanging with you and this is your only way to get them to hang with you, where you call them to the
thing?
show.
Okay.
Two things I want to congratulate you for. Two things I
I'm
have
going
to
to jump into my...
You look tired. You're like, I'm done.
I'm like, can I exit my own show and can you all just take over? Like, this is just like not even nasty and mean, but it's now somewhere hurtful, but continue.
No, but I do want to applaud you for two things.
Yes.
First, definitely that you did not mention Alia 450 times per episode.
No. But I have to say, you still found a way to bring Alia in that Varun and Sid
And Sid
episode.
Yeah.
They were talking nice things about each other.
They were,
Yeah.
three of them.
But I had to bring in Alia in that episode. They all debuted together.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So, but I did try. So let's first go by the things that I didn't do.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
didn't talk too much about people's sex lives.
Yeah.
So I really
what is
wanted
this Poo
to.
Parvati vibe that you went through?
Yeah,
I
it
don't-
became very Poo Bunny Parvati.
Only I was like asking Sid who really seduced, like what really gets
Yeah.
you into her seduction. Some 3-4 times he asked and Sid was not
Ask
able to
Sid.
answer.
I was only after Sid.
And of all people, Sid only. He's very like, मैं क्या बोलूं? मेरे को खाना चाहिए, मेरे को smell. कब खत्म होगा?
Listen.
He literally went like this to you. And he's trying to be like, Sid, please tell me something.
Tanmay, you have something to say. Get it out of your system.
No, nothing.
So this,
I just felt I didn't expect you to call a guest with their mom this season on this show. Where it's like, and you were so filtered that in the Saif episode, Karan was the Sharmila, which was ironic. How did that happen?
I was the Sharmili.
Sharmili, yeah.
Well, listen, I have so much deep respect for Sharmila ji. And I think it kind of, anytime there is like a senior, and now I have to, can't really call anybody else a senior, I'm pretty much part of that club.
No.
But like anyone from the yesteryears, I feel like the need to be extremely reverential and
Yeah,
respectful.
and we saw that you started referring to
Sunny
Mr.
Deol
Deol
as
as
sir.
Sunny Sir.
But I've always called him sir.
No, first season you called him Sunny.
Oh, did I? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
1,000
that's calling
crores
me
and
out.
you're like,
That's
sir.
calling me
Your
out.
box office collections changed.
Maybe
how you
Gaddar made him
address
sir.
Gaddar.
Yeah.
The moment you cross 500 crores, you're a
You
sir.
become sir.
It's the knighthood.
Yeah,
Gaddar really
before
gave him the
100
knighthood.
You
crores,
are
you're like, hey.
absolutely right. I called him Sunny in the very first season, which was 2004, and he became Sunny Sir.
Correct.
And I got trolled for that.
Like
Yeah.
everyone is scared of trolls now.
No.
Not of the tax raid or something. They were like trolls.
I
to
think
bring
Coffee is
down.
also very aware of everything that's being spoken about them on the internet. So they kind of
Yeah.
you do address the things that are being discussed
Yes.
online.
So we're calling it out before it happens
They
to
call
us.
you out.
So we're being self-aware.
But-
Did that not come across?
It did.
Okay.
I think you guys became too hyper aware.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Because Karan, what happened was around the time when the episodes were airing, I had this wall in my house and we painted it. So I watched that drying and I thought it was more interesting than the show.
Okay.
To be fair, I've seen the wall and it's pretty nice.
You have a lovely house.
a nice wall.
So the wall is nice.
Wall is nice.
The thing is that the exciting thing about the whole thing is, and look, I'm somebody who takes criticism and feedback very well, but
This is the moment of coffee with Karan.
All right,
I am-
Sandeep Reddy
I am
Vanga
so
2.0.
accepting of this feedback that it will not have any repercussions whatsoever. It will have no ramifications
Sorry,
at
Karan,
all.
sorry.
That was all I wanted to say.
But we were talking about seniority and age. Kiara did refer to you as somebody who's her dad's age. How did that feel? Did that cut deep?
So, Kusha, to be honest, if there was a moment that, I mean, none of your roasting today hurt me as much as that did. Because she did put something into perspective, and she's absolutely right. Because there isn't a large gap between me and her parents. It brought a certain reality, like front-faced, like into my fucking face. Like I was like, oh yeah, I'm like so wannabe about so many things, and I'm so trying to be Gen Z about so many things, and that would make me, of course, go through what I called a long extended midlife crisis. But she said it in a way that defined it. Like she said it in a definitive way. And you know, there was, like, it's happened actually. So we have a friend called Amrit. Now, Amrit is a dear friend of ours, but he's all of like 35 and his mom is like 59, 60. So the truth hit me when Sanjay Kapoor walked in with me and he called Amrit's mom auntie. And the truth is that he's 61 and she was 59. And then I realized that some of us, you know, Sanjay is older than me, of course, but we hang out with all age groups.
Yeah.
So we think a person's parent is uncle and
uncle
auntie.
and auntie.
Yeah.
But like, so when I met Kiara's parents, the first thought was like, what should I call them? Silly me, I should call them by their name because I can't call them just because they're Kiara's parents.
Yeah.
They are like my age.
Yeah.
So she put it in such perfect perspective that I was like, okay, like the truth is, yeah, it's true.
But Karan, honestly, what was more hurtful? Her calling you uncle or the fact that you didn't get to launch all the Star Kids because Zoya Akhtar did it in Archie's?
Yes, I mean...
Yes is a great answer.
So I want to say that that also was a bit like, I felt like my crown was taken away. Like, see, for the crown to take away, the queen died. But here the queen was alive. And yet, suddenly Zoya Akhtar claims it, right? And I even told her, I said, should we do an event where like the crown display? Because I'm like, you have 3, you know, bona fide kids from the film families that are in your movie. My best was 2 in one film. She kind of beat the record, right?
Yeah.
Student of the Year was 2, Dhadak was 2. Like, I've never had more than 2. Yeah, 2. Now we are all really trying to kind of make the outsiders the insiders.
You want to be the new launcher of only outsiders then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a new coronation.
That's the new strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
Only
of
outsiders?
Only outsiders.
No, I mean like talented people.
Fair.
It doesn't
I
matter
think
where
that
they're
was
born.
kind of like a dig on us also.
Yeah, got it.
Was
No,
it a dig on you?
I mean,
You've been digging hard enough, darling. I can see your dress.
boom.
Okay, I just have one question.
No, I mean, I'd love to ask you some
Yes, you
questions, but
must.
you are truly looking handsome today again. I said it the last time and I was like, you're again looking handsome today, Danish. I have nothing to say. Though I do have to say something about the bubble gum on your left. It was my favorite brand while growing up, Habba Babba. And when I saw Sumukhi, I was like, I could chew you,
Yeah.
but that would sound inappropriate.
No, that's
But-
absolutely. I'm okay. I'm not
Yeah.
Reddit, so I'm fine. Please, someone chew me up. Please let me know.
And
the
I
heads
can't
up.
say anything about vanilla there. So I mean, like, you know,
my God.
it's like, you can't go
Yeah.
wrong because pretty much all black is what I do also. So it's fine.
Yeah, just like your soul.
Wow. Karan, I didn't know you were single.
I am single.
Every episode, it's been like someone's like, I just got married. Tumhara to ho gaya, mera
Like,
to
Karan,
ho
at
gaya.
one point, I sent you a message
Oh,
on WhatsApp.
she was being sarcastic.
Saying, bro, you tell me what you want,
Oh my
I'll
God.
find you somebody.
Why am I so late to this party? I think I haven't slept well last night. Oh, you're saying I'm repeatedly
Yeah,
saying I'm single.
you know those kids
But that's
who-
because, you know, that's the biggest way. I think I'm using a digital platform to
let
put myself
everybody know.
out.
You know, it's
Like-
one of those things कि हमारा placement नहीं
Like
हुआ,
I'm like,
तेरा
you
हो गया, मेरा
know,
placement
I
हुआ.
have
Very-
asked friends to help, but like some of the suggestions that I got specifically from Danish
I tried.
What is the matter with
I
you?
sent you some
No,
beautiful
but
suggestions.
yours were better. But yours were not suggestions. Yours were just images.
Yeah.
Mine-
He actually sent me a proper, legit, like, this can be a date situation. And I was like,
Karan, you know what?
Yeah.
This is the moment. Give us a list.
I
What
don't
are
have
you
a
looking
list.
Yeah,
for?
what is your list?
I don't have a list for myself, but I have a list of what we're here for.
Oh.
Can we go down there?
I just wanted to, I mean, sorry, I know we all said lots of things, but congratulations on Rocky or Rani. It was a fantastic film. Congratulations
Thank
on Coffee with Karan. I think for the first time, people have consumed Karan Johar content as a family.
Yeah.
At home as well.
What for first time?
No, obviously all his movies and all that are one thing.
See, all the
But I'm
families-
saying Rocky or Rani as well and Coffee with Karan, I felt like you just
Yeah.
got all age groups together to just enjoy
Coffee
I
with
it.
went
all-
large
yeah.
tree.
And
You
the
went
Suraj
large,
Bajratification of the whole thing,
Yes.
it was my favorite
I
character.
don't think
arc.
any of this is being meant as a compliment, but I'm going to
is,
just...
it
No,
is.
no, really. Especially the first episode, the Ranveer and Deepika episode where you spoke about loneliness, that really, that really touched a nerve.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
so...
then I went on and on saying
No,
the
that's
same
fine.
thing.
Actually, that one was great. That monologue was kadak.
Before
It's
I go
very
back to, we go back to roasting you, I just wanted to quickly address that at some point during this year, I reached out to you out of loneliness.
Yes.
And you responded to me in flat 5 minutes. So I really do appreciate you for that.
Oh,
Thank you.
I think you
really.
gave me the best advice that I'll keep with me for a very long time.
I'm good like that, yeah?
Yeah, we can,
A little cushion before we go ahead.
All right, we start with our coffee awards. As you know, we have 6 categories.
Yeah.
Tonight's first category is rather fun. And I'd say it also is the most difficult one to choose, actually, because you guys have to decide what's the one moment from the entire season. The one moment that stood out and will go down as an unforgettable one, if at all, in the history of Coffee with Karan. So what's the moment from season 8 that qualifies? And we have the nominees. Let's have a look. 3 activities you and your wife do together.
बोटिंग स्विमिंग
Boating?
एंड ड्रिंकिंग टी
ये कौन सी पिक्चर में तू Where have you taken a boating?
We've gone boating in Zero where during Bhedia she had come we've gone
But
boating.
which you don't do normal.
But you don't do it every day ना
Boating.
boating करके come baby मैं तुम्हें लेके जाऊंगा.
Which boat do you go on every day?
Twice we've gone twice.
Twice in your life you've gone boating. You've gone.
There's my favorite moment in that film where she's in a guitar like this
Just see
and in a yellow sari.
Gone back to
and-
that as always.
And there's that kasam. ki
No one's
kasam."
interested in
Wait,
this.
wait,
We
wait.
wanted to know. Next question.
कसम से
You
तुमको
must have seen this.
प्यार ना होगा. She gave one snort. तुमको प्यार ना होगा.
It's अब ये प्यार न होगा फिर हम. Do you know anybody who could do that?
Yeah.
Do you know anybody else who could do that with such conviction?
No,
na?
nobody else.
And that
But that's why you are
and
our
my two favorite
And
moments.
conviction.
And moments of that aire khushi. I'm like, what is she thinking? Khushi.
But you
is?
are watching this song on
By the
repeat
way,
because you are
Khushi was
doing
my
it.
favorite movie, guys. do
Khushi is
not-
your favorite movie?
Yes, I watched it many times.
It was a good movie. I like it.
Khushi,
And you liked yourself in Khushi?
Khushi, Khushi,
I like
Khushi.
Where your black dupatta sari was flying off
I
in that
love the
bench?
film.
I like it. Next
I
question.
like it. Prom पे मैं तुम्हारे साथ ही जाऊंगी. Correct.
So she goes to the mandir
हाँ.
and she's wearing this low cut, shirt or button खुले हैं. So she's sitting in the mandir. She's shutting a button and she's like, "Hey भगवान, मुझे माफ कर देना. हमारे यहाँ मंदिर जाने का सिस्टम ही नहीं है."
And then she puts on
There
the
was
button.
another one.
This is a bit.
Guri, आपको लगी, मुझे लगी, बात तो एक ही है ना?
Well,
I was so chuffed when she did it the first time. Yeah.
Here's the question. One Kajol film in which Rani had a special appearance. How are you so stupid that you don't know this answer is Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham?
Rani had a special appearance in the film.
Meaning she was the girl Shah Rukh wanted.
Special appearance.
Of course she was a special appearance.
Oh.
Okay.
You're
Kajal,
going to win with just one.
Kajal, stop it. Kajal.
You're going to win with just that one right answer.
Which? I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't. My stomach is hurting. Ow. Varun and Sid with boating. Kareena and Alia with Kasam Ki Kasam Hai Kasam Se. And Neetu ji with impersonation of Zeenat ma'am. Rani and Kajal over just laughter. pretty much.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything when I was watching that episode. Then I realized I had noise cancellation headphones on. That's why I just could not process any of it.
Yeah, there was some noise.
There was a lot of noise in that episode.
All right. Okay, let's take a vote.
I think I can watch a full season of you chilling with Karina.
Yeah.
I love that vibe. I think you are Pooh from inside only.
I'm
Inside
Pooh
you are
only. I'm
You are
Pooh.
Pooh, correct.
You're Pooh. So I
I'm
think
Pooh.
that vibe I love,
Yeah.
and that whole like 20-minute chunk in that episode was too fun for me. So I vote for the Karina
Karina.
moment.
Okay.
Okay, Rani and Kajal. It was just crazy. God knows what was happening in that episode. At one point, she has said, Lolita! I'm like, what? Bichar Rab ne bana di chodi. Kajal has said, Lolita, guys. You should have seen his face. He was like, what?
What?
Even for me, the fact that the three of you were together and 25 years later, you all were still entertaining people at home, for me, the moment was just great. It was damn good fun.
Okay.
Rani, Kajol, unbothered queens, hands down. You should have seen our reaction when you were watching.
Yeah,
We
we
were
were
all
the crowd,
laughing.
yeah.
That is a moment.
So Kajal, Rani, clear
Yeah,
winners there.
100%.
All right, clap, 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 clap. She's in Vana. She's not in town. Kajal was actually shooting for a film that I'm producing, and Rani is away.
Okay.
I will inform them. All right, our next category then. Now we have the best Jacqua rapid fire. Have a look at the nominees. Complete the following sentence. Women find Rohit Shetty hot because...
I think the height is convenient for a lot of things.
What would be the most common reason if Kajal is not talking to you?
Waiting for that day.
Ajay is never spotted at parties because...
I'm not called anymore
Ajay is never papped at the airport because...
because I don't call them.
The sexiest actor in B-Town at the moment, according to you.
Me.
A flirty message you received from a Bollywood actor that made you laugh.
Can I see all your beauty spots?
Can I... How many do you have?
Many.
If Vijay Devarkonda was your cheese last season, who gets to be on the platter this year?
I've discovered that I'm lactose intolerant, so I've gone back to eating home food.
Nice.
Like that. All right. What is the one thing that Neetu ji has and you don't?
The Kapoor name?
What do you think that you have that Neetu Kapoor doesn't?
I am Zeenat Aman.
Which co-star or actor or actresses of yours was the most fearless?
I would say Dharamji. Can you imagine taking on a whole international film in the English language?
Yes. Shalimar.
Shalimar.
Secret crush.
Truth be told, whenever I was doing romantic songs with my leading men, for that duration of time, I had a little crush on them.
Okay. Are you dating Aditya Roy Kapoor?
I'm feeling very Ananya Koi Kapoor to answer that question.
Oh, Roy Coy. Okay. An Indian celebrity you think Sarah should date?
No one is left. I think we have to go to another country and continent now.
No one is left.
We have to move.
All right. What's your go-to dance move?
It's usually chaiya chaiya because I can't resist myself. But when I'm trying to be cool, I go very low. Like I'm like,
Oh.
oh, my knee just cracked.
I heard that.
It hurt.
You go
I
down
did go
like
down,
that.
but I shouldn't have done that. It hurts.
All right. If Saif Ali Khan came with a disclaimer, what would it be?
Slippery when wet.
A topic that leads to frequent family disagreements.
We don't disagree that much. Usual stuff, inheritance, land dispute, property, money.
Holidays.
Holidays and food.
Last time you said, if a man had money, they could marry Sarah, obviously in jest.
I wasn't jest.
Yeah. What's the criteria if a woman approached your son?
If she approaches the two younger ones, then she should be arrested. But the other one, my criteria doesn't matter. He's not, nobody's listening. Even though he does ask for some advice. Single.
Yes.
I'd say just
remain
best.
single.
Yeah, no, the lady should be single.
Oh, she should.
Yeah, which she sometimes
It
has
would be nice
Yeah.
if she's not in a relationship or a marriage.
Yes.
One thing that most actresses and actors lie about on social media.
I woke up like this, no makeup, no filter. This is just me, not edited, no blemishes on my legs. Wait for the pap videos where they are there though. I mean,
All right. One thing you have that Ananya doesn't.
a degree?
It's true.
Okay, all right, okay. In your signature style, give us 2 lines of Shairi for Janhvi Kapoor.
Janhvi Kapoor is so sexy. Whether she wears dress or maxi, you will see her in private jet, not in taxi.
One thing from your marriage that you want Alia and Ranbir to take from you.
Nothing. Because आजकल के ज़माने में जो करना है करो, बस खुश रहो. And also, you know, every generation is different.
Of course.
What I went through, I mean, I can't expect them to do the same thing.
Using a movie title, sum up your journey in the industry.
खेल खेल में.
Great. Describe yourself as a mother.
माँ.
Describe yourself as a girlfriend.
As a girlfriend. Girlfriend.
What rubbish.
There is a movie called Girlfriend.
There is, but it's about lesbians.
Oh, acha.
Oh.
As a girlfriend. Katti
Nice. Name one Bollywood heartthrob from your time who was your secret crush.
Who was my secret crush? Shashi Kapoor, no?
You were crushing on your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I loved him.
Okay, that was the glorious rapid fire. Let's start from Kusha this time.
I think Swab Ali Khan.
Swab Ali Khan.
I think his inheritance answer just like took it from me.
He's
he
hilarious.
was so
He's
good.
so classy.
He's too classy,
His
yeah.
pronouns should be thee and thou.
Yes.
Like he's so classy.
That is
Like
true.
it's
It
just
is true.
he's just
It is
so
true.
You can
classy.
see why Kareena Kapoor is obsessed with him.
I know.
Rightfully so. That's
Dee
why.
Thou. I like Dee Thou.
Thou
It's
is
good.
great.
Danish.
Saif Ali Khan.
Oh, he's a clear
Absolutely.
winner.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
I like Janhvi's rapid fire. Like there was a moment where she was like, "Who's the sexiest actress?" And she was like, "It's me." And I was just like, "Oh my god! Like how can someone come here and like be so right?"
Wow, last season also was Janhvi Kapoor. This season also Janhvi Kapoor.
He's really a crushing on Janhvi
Crush
Kapoor.
one
Like,
news, huh?
like 1 minute. Like, you know, you've got to keep your crush on Janhvi Kapoor a little like on the side.
Yeah, Ananya, by the way, had a really good.
Yeah,
she had a really
I
good
know.
one.
Ananya, you were saying.
Ananya Pandey.
But you just said Saif, now you shifted
Yeah, but
teams.
like Saif is what you want in life, but Ananya is what you want to be. You know?
What did she say?
Because
That-
Ananya Koi Kapoor was very coolly done.
Yeah.
Where she said, "मेरा option है भी नहीं भी, कुछ भी हो सकता है, कभी भी हो सकता है." I find her very funny, and also I'm biased towards her.
Also, who's
Fair.
more likely to answer your call?
Yeah, I feel like Ananya Pandey.
No,
Saif Ali Khan's not taking calls in the
Yeah.
afternoon, guys.
I don't think so
He's
either.
right now taming his panthers. Okay.
Likely.
So I feel like logistically Saif wins, emotionally
Ananya wins.
Ananya has won.
Yeah.
All right.
Ananya wins.
Hello.
Annie,
Hi. What's up?
are you busy?
Did I win something at the Coffee Awards? I'll be really happy.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I just got a feeling.
Well, you are actually in front of the jury, which is Tanmay Bhatt, Sumuki Suresh, Danish, and Kusha Kapila.
Oh my God, all my favorites.
winner.
All right, so there was a big toss-up between Saif and you, and then because they thought you would answer the phone, we thought they'd give it to you.
Yeah. No, my choice was
Wow,
Ananya
I'm
from the
so happy I
beginning.
did because I just landed and I wasn't going to answer, but I'm really happy that I did. So thank you.
But you have to find out what you won. You won Best Rapid Fire.
Stop! But the jury didn't vote for me.
Yeah, but they did.
We did.
Oh my God! Thanks, guys. The best moment of my life. Thank you so much, guys.
All right.
I think I can make a speech or whatever. right?
Can you make a speech? You can. You can.
I'd like to thank my parents. I'd like to thank Karan. And yeah, that's it. I'm done.
And what about the man, the reason you got the award?
Ooh.
The koi reason?
I'd like to thank a certain boy, Kapoor, for this one. Thank you.
All right, that's the line we were waiting for. Toodles and congratulations.
Wow. He's like money shot. Bye.
Bye.
All right, now we're going to the best episode, guys.
Oh.
All
The
right.
stakes are increasing.
Our next category is the mega one, so be prepared to answer it. And also the most important is best ep. And the nominees are.
First time in depth on your couch, Karan.
Oof, so much hotness on this couch.
Thanks, Turkey uncle.
तुझसे तो मैं बाद में बात करूँगा.
What we mean to him from the start.
I'm being a bit of a smart ass, huh? So I'm like, you got a little something. She's like, acha, clean it. And took my little pinky finger.
Oh, wow.
I cleaned a little bit of crab out from here. This, to me, was like putting my hand in a socket. You know?
Would you ever date Rocky Randhawa?
I am married to Rocky Randhawa.
If your conscience could talk to you like mine recently did, what would it say?
भाई कुछ तो शर्म कर ले.
You were not even at the Gaddar party because you and Amisha Patel have such history.
What history?
She was,
The
you were.
only history I know is that her movie has created history.
Yeah. The last time on this couch, you were a snooze fest.
But maybe you were boring me. Who are you of mine?
I'm your sister-in-law.
You should know. You made K3G and all.
So she would be Bhabhi to
I'm
you?
not anyone's Bhabhi.
Varun just starts talking. Karan
Yeah.
picks up the phone. So I was saying, he doesn't know Karan's
Yeah.
in a shot,
And
something's
I
happening.
asked
Hero auntie
him.
must have fallen down. Varun has no interest.
She's made my mother fall down.
I'm just saying.
You have thrown my mother.
Actually, you could be in a crisis.
Yeah, but he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
What do you do when you wake up first thing in the morning?
Depends if I'm waking up alone. Ajay, you're not spotted at a single place. You don't go anywhere.
I have this discomfort, I would say. If I decide to also go out somewhere in the evening for some get-together, by evening I start falling sick also.
Name Kajal's debut film.
Bekudi.
Ajay.
Yeah, Bekudi.
I know.
When I take time, I know, but
you're working with a high volatile Ranveer Singh.
so he has a different energy altogether.
And he's the opposite of you, Ajay. How do you handle that?
Shut him up or I shut my ears.
Does that happen also with your wife sometimes?
Most of the time. That's where I learned.
Do you have a sworn enemy in the industry? And if it is, who?
Once upon a time, you.
Rani said, why did you pick up Ranveer Singh's call? We are here. And then you screamed at him for no reason.
Not screamed at him for no reason. We are both waiting for you to put the phone down to start the show. That's a bit much. And I said bye very sweetly. Then,
But obviously,
Bye.
he was looking hot. I mean, we were shooting Koi Mil Gaya, the song, and there was a crowd of
You
over
didn't scream, but you hit me.
We'll talk about that later.
No,
But the second-
no.
Can we finish the second
I
thing?
want to expose you.
Just keep quiet. I can't bear this noise. Another math question for both of you. We were shooting at UCLA in Los Angeles. Suddenly, I turn around and Varun is taking photographs.
He was selling Shah Rukh's pictures.
But even he took
And
pictures.
what was
I
he
didn't see
saying?
him.
He's like,
even he took pictures.
3 things you shouldn't do at a movie theater.
Don't chat, don't use your phone, and don't urinate.
Why?
उसको किसी को जाना होता तो go to the bathroom.
Well, in the theater, but
Okay.
in the theater, don't urinate.
One thing you miss about your single life.
Secretly meeting Kiara.
If you could record an automated message for your trolls, what would it say?
I think you confused me for somebody who gives a fuck.
You all were definitely having very steamy affairs with this costume department.
Your chauffeur's name was Willoughby.
Willoughby.
You and
I and Willoughby had nothing to do with these. Now, it's important for us to say that these nominations are not based on internal thoughts, but on external ratings. These were the 5 best rated episodes as per the numbers that came in. These were the top 5 rated episodes, so we made them the top 5 nominated episodes.
Danish, now you start.
For me, I think that Varun Dhawan and Sid episode was my favorite episode. But I'll tell you why I liked it also. Because I watch Coffee with Karan not to become a better human being or something.
Yeah.
I watch it just to laugh and enjoy myself.
I can see
So
it.
for me, it was time pass. I really enjoyed it.
Time pass.
Time pass.
Paisa vasool. hai.
Also, you also tried to say, oh, sex, this, and everything was there. It was one whole flavor of Coffee with Karan was there in that episode.
Some sex came in.
Some sex was there.
Then he called you Kamalika and then
Yeah,
called
he's
you
called
Ghar
Shadi
Todekar.
They called me Ghar
Alia Bhatt
Todekar.
was there. Come on.
Alia Bhatt was there.
And it was a
All the red flags of season 7 were all in this app. All right. And Kusha,
Rani Kajol.
Rani Kajol.
Hands down. Oh my God, I have laughed so much. And when she said, I am staging a walkout. Kaj. And then when she called you out that you are not making those films. So I feel like they
Yeah, Rani
can
Kajol
really
is very
say
funny.
whatever the hell
Of course they
want
can.
to.
They have full entitlement on
Yeah.
me.
They're also behaving like they're on their set and they're very like, kya hi kar lega?
All right. So Rani Kajol, Varun Sid.
Yeah, Rani Kajol or Kareena Alia also. Because both can be watched again and
You
again.
are always saying 2 things. You have to
Sorry.
say one.
Okay, cool. Rani Kajol. Sorry.
Tanmay.
But you?
Guys, I thought the season opener was the best season opener in very long. Like,
Oh, it's a split
I
room.
could not stop watching it. Like, what a coup you pulled off. And it was a banging season opener, dude. What a killer season opener. And what a coup. I mean, we saw the wedding. Like, I have not been that emotional seeing my parents' wedding video, but like that wedding
Oh
video
man, that video.
was quite something.
Anyone wanted a change of heart since he said what he did?
Yeah, I changed my heart.
Yeah. Dude, see, best season opener ever.
I'm with you. Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me
yeah.
you didn't watch that episode with like your eyes fully
No,
wide
everybody
open.
watched
Like,
it, and
everyone
also
watched
I
it.
thought that
What are the parameters? Like, are we saying that
It was
time pass
wholesome.
episode, or do we really get something from
The
that
stature
episode?
of Coffee with Karan, it's like there was drama, there was emotion.
I would like to stick with Varun and.
What? How he has
Danish,
gone
you
back
just
again?
flipped.
You just
One
flipped,
minute.
Danish.
He just nearly flipped you.
Classic.
Yeah, what are you doing, Danish?
Classic.
Yeah, Danish, you're behaving
Just shut
like
up.
Sumukhi.
That's true.
I'll make it easier. It was a great episode, the season opener, but I think Kajal Rani was also a fun episode. And I think the category today we're going for is like fun.
Yeah.
I think the world needs fun. The world needs more of
Yeah,
Rani and
enjoyment.
Kajal.
I would say, just to make it balanced, I said let's give a special jury award to
Correct.
Deepika and Ranveer.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Because, like, I do believe this is I respect all your opinions, but in my history with Coffee with Karan, there's never been a moment that I felt so real and I felt like the cameras were not rolling and something truly came out. Like, it was cathartic for me in a weird way. So when I went home that day, I carried some of the baggage of that episode back home with me. And it stayed with me. I don't know. You know, sometimes you're facing the camera. We're all kind of little bit playing to the gallery all the time, even when you're trying to be real and honest. But that moment was just absolutely more real than I feel I've been to even myself. That's why I feel that episode will be special.
Yeah, it was like royalty, dude.
I feel that episode is so large-hearted, it cannot be in any category. It should not be qualifying for any kind of awards. I think it should just be honored. It was
Okay, so let's say the special jury goes to Deepika Ranveer and the most fun episode is Rani and Kajal.
should we call Ranveer?
And a special, I know Ranveer and Deepika are on flight, so I know that they won't be accessible. Here's a big shout out to Ranveer and Deepika for actually having an episode for the seasons of all seasons. Now we get into our best performance male. Have a look at the nominees. What's with teddy bears?
I don't know. I find them very cuddly and I find them very
He's got a
cute.
collection of stuffed toys. They're really cute.
What? Sorry. It's just
Whenever I have a
hilarious.
small one, I have to keep it in my car. At times I put it in my pocket also.
What?
Yeah, a small little one.
One thing Varun has that you don't.
A big ass. He really works on his glutes. Right from the beginning, from 80 days, we used to go and train. He's like, nahi yaar, meko thoda...
He has a bubble butt.
Yeah, he loves to work on it.
Changing dialogues during a take.
Ranveer Singh.
Has a meltdown prior to difficult scene.
Ranveer Singh.
Going bonkers at the rap party.
Same guy, Ranveer Singh.
What is your go-to dance move?
It's mostly related to pelvic movements, but it's like
The wildest thing you've done in your life?
I think Disney plus Hotstar can't handle it, so I think that's...
Why your father thinks you're Chalu?
I don't know. I'm like my dad. How can you say that? He's Chalu.
How can I get turned on seeing my own selfie?
You
वाह यार कितना hot लग रहा हूँ मैं
Okay.
बगल के बाल देखो ओहो
So beautiful and lots of fun. And
So
that
beautiful, not the place, that's just the women.
They easy, tiger.
just make sure our relationships stay intact.
Yes. I
You're
know.
attacking married men apparently. On
Correct.
the show.
How can you say this?
You know, you're like that character on that Ekta serial, Kamalika.
The one thing most Bollywood actresses lie about, and actors.
My face is untouched.
Nothing is natural. Now, what do you think the actors lie about?
Same thing. My face is untouched.
What is the name of the fictional country in Black Panther?
Wakanda. But no,
but I
yeah, one
did it.
second. I'm pressing
I
it.
did it first.
But I'm pressing it. Your sound is louder than mine.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Inception.
I did it first.
I said
But
it.
I did it first, Arjun. You can't say
But
it.
I pressed it.
Okay.
Go back and see the replay
I'll
first.
tell you what. I'll
What?
tell you something. You don't say it.
Okay, wait. Now, I'll fucking press it in front. Wait.
Yeah, we look at each other.
Yeah, come.
It's going to be the weirdest game ever.
Let's start with the center now. Danish, since you're such a flipper, I want you to hold your opinion and stick to it. Who is your best male?
Saif Ali Khan. Because he was very funny, and at the same time, I found it very endearing that some of the answers he was giving, his mum was around, and
Dude, he
was
did
still
rapid fire
himself.
around his mom. Like, that's
Yeah.
like guts. That's guts.
Saif Ali Khan for me.
Barbie.
Barbie girl. Saif Ali Khan.
Oh,
No, I feel like Saif Ali Khan. No,
Saif was
he's
too
too
good.
smooth,
He
yo.
was too smooth.
Very smooth.
He was very smooth. One more baby, I'll have for
Yeah,
him.
exactly. What's
He was
we'll
very
crowdfund that baby.
Yeah,
That's
even
how smooth.
Kusha seeming very...
Smooth Ali Khan.
Smooth
Ali Khan.
Not suave. Smooth Ali Khan.
Okay, let's try Saifu.
Unanimous answer.
Yeah. Saif went from like, wow, to wow.
Truly.
Just for fun, let's try Bebo, and we'll just tell her that her husband won. But she'll think I'm calling her for something that she's been trying to avoid answering for the last 1 week.
Then we must call her.
Yeah.
If you call me once more,
I'm not calling for that, Bebo.
I'm pressing block.
You know, don't block me, please. I'm not calling for that.
I'm very upset.
I'm actually live on Coffee with Karan, and we have a panel discussing the awards. Your husband won Best Performance Male, and he has not answered my phone, so can you accept that award on his behalf?
Okay, oh, he'll be really excited that he's got this award. And of course, he's better than Saifu because I think he speaks probably the most well-spoken in our industry, no?
Yeah, so we have Tanmay Bhatt, Sumukhi Suresh, Danish Seth and Kusha Kapila on our illustrious jury, and everyone has unanimously voted Saif as the best performance male on season 8 of Coffee with Karan.
Yay! I'm so happy because he is the coolest guy.
Yeah, and thank you for picking up and not for what you thought I was calling you for.
Wow, so happy to tell Saif.
You please tell Saifu. He'll call me anyway, but you tell him in case he doesn't.
I will. Love you guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
And now we have to continue our award discussions on our Fabric Care couch.
Yes.
Best Performance Female.
It's going to be tough, you guys.
And the nominees are all of them. Do you think you're the best actress in Bollywood today?
Yep.
What's a misconception people have about Deepika?
That I'm stoppable.
There was conjecture about you dating Shubman Gill.
Oh my, you have got the wrong Sara, guys. सारा का सारा दुनिया गलत सारा के पीछे पड़ा है. Please.
Conjecture goes that you're dating one of the Archie's boys, Vedang Raina. True or false?
It's like scene in Om Shanti Om where like it's just a row of people saying Om and I were just good friends.
This is all just page 3 talk, which is something the Reddit will be getting off on now after this one thread.
My life is studio home, studio home, studio home, and studio home. But when the floodgates burst, they really did.
Do you mean that by the men that entered your life?
No comment.
मेरे को एक खाली मग दो कोई. मेरे को एक खाली मग दो.
Are you going to assault me?
Yeah, she is.
Give me the handstand now.
Hey, don't break it. Don't break it. Listen, I know you're capable. How are you managing your nights?
Honestly, as well as my days.
You've not been a bit gumrah in love?
आशिकी ऐसी होती है, but stop talking. No, I'm just saying I'm doing fine.
Went to Dublin, but didn't go to the university. He asked the air hostess out and they went off somewhere.
Saifu. 3 people on your speed dial list.
Papa, Khushu, and Shiku.
I nearly fell on my face.
Just because we're really good
friends. Yeah. He's your best friend, yeah?
With that backdrop of your terrace and then your Balenciaga sweatshirts and Givenchy and this and that and everybody's going crazy and all. And I'm only firing him, sending messages. What are you doing? He's like, the top angle.
The face looks thinner.
And Len must be telling him whatever and all of that is going on and I'm like, oh.
3 things that you use in bed.
My pillow, my blanket, my husband. Use him to cuddle. I like cuddles. I'm a cuddle sleeper.
Okay, I love it.
You just said, you can't eat this. And you just snatched the plate from my hand. You snatched food from my hand, you hit me.
I did hit you, Rani.
So Hemaji had Isha and Ahana. So I met her. I don't need to. I said, Hemaji, what your children want to become? I said, I don't know. Hemaji, बहुत छोटे. Mine want to become actresses.
All right, let's start with you, Sumukhi.
Deepika Padukone. I think she was superb. I think the way she spoke, about anything and everything, just from her entire journey, mental health wise or just work wise, she's just killing it. So Deepika Padukone.
She was amazing.
Absolutely.
She was. Double Dholki, hello.
Double Dholki. For me,
Karina.
No, take your time.
For me, I know. Honestly, for me, I think Sharmila man.
Sharmila man.
Yeah, because there was something very beautiful. It was very different from everything else. it was very warm to welcome her into our living room with her son and watch the episode.
Nice.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Like you don't get that feeling anymore on TV, so it was great.
Kusha?
Deepika Padukone.
Deepika.
And I'll tell you why, because as you say, this episode is eternal, right?
Yeah.
And it'll have an impact that's going to be so long lasting. What she's done, I feel like as a woman, I relate with everything she has said and the way she speaks about mental health.
Yeah.
That just opens
Yeah,
so many
dude,
gates to so
absolutely.
many people where this is not
No,
a regular
absolutely.
conversation.
And it was brave.
Yeah.
And she's just so brave. So, Deepika Padukone.
All right. Congratulations to Deepika Padukone on winning Best Performance Female. Okay, now we have our last category, which is actually introduced just this season, this time.
Okay.
This is Best Coffee Burns.
Oh.
And let's see who delivered the best coffee burn to me. To
you.
All right.
Okay, got
the
it.
nominees are, have a look. Do you have a sworn enemy in the industry? And if it is, who?
Once upon a time, you.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, all right.
The kind of reaction you gave.
Okay, I choked. You know, I've been having a cough. The whole cough, I thought it had gone away. It came back. It emerged in my voice, in my system again. I got such a shock. You were not even at the Gaddar party. Why didn't you attend that party?
Did you attend the party?
Yes, I was there.
Oh, you were there, but आप तो हर party पे जाते हो.
She's trolling you.
She's
But
really... But why didn't you? You got tried.
Shadis, parties, he's everywhere.
Meaning you're making me sound like an aloo, fitting in everywhere.
But you are.
But I still want to know why you didn't go to the party.
Are you
Maybe he's a
trolling?
bot.
Are you trolling?
What if you're a bot? That
I'm a bot. Why will I be trolled the most? I mean, you know, on this show, 80% of the time one tries to keep it real. One tries to kind of
Oh,
be
please.
like, "Arey, 1 minute.
Humble is not your middle name.
I'm saying real. I wasn't praising myself. I was like, I'm trying to kind of have some kind of a.
You watched Coffee with Karan?
She's not letting
Last
me
7
talk.
seasons?
I was trying to get to something that.
Humble. But my mom heard me call his mom and dad. She was like, even I want to be called mom. So I told Sid, and my parents are very young. They're like,
Yeah.
as young.
Don't you
as
dare.
almost
Look
as young.
How dare you?
The best
just a
moment of
few
this
years.
episode just happened.
It was all going very well.
I've
Till you
lost
decided
track.
can we
And
so
I
downhill?
dropped the
Karan,
coffee.
can we just give her the hamper for just this moment?
This is not the hamper round, but she deserves something more than a hamper, which she will get later.
I think everyone in your generation is right
What do
now.
you mean, my
trolling me.
generation?
Listen, Kiara, you rock.
I'm bad.
You just.
Should I leave?
This is just fantastic. This is just
Coffee with a kid.
fantastic.
You all were both very engaged with the costume department.
Karan,
You were
now-
engaged with the Indian girl in the department. You were engaged with the foreign girl in that department. Engaged, I'm using a very polite word to say what you all were doing.
You know, in my dad's film, there's a character called Shadi Ram Ghar Jode. He's Karan Johar Ghar Tode.
Why am I... Why would I...
Good one.
This it was a very good one. You praised yourself. All right, back to you, Tanmay.
Yeah, Tanmay, you gotta start.
Who burnt me the most? Who was the most savage in their response?
I think it's Kajal.
Kajal.
Yeah, her whole presence was a burn to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can say it and also get away with it, and I can
she
laugh
can.
at it
Yeah.
with equal abandon.
Burn dosti hai. Dosti burn hai.
Oh, burn
Pyar
dosti.
Burn dosti hai.
So Gen Z of you.
Yeah, you roast the ones you love, so I love it.
Yes, so Muki.
Guys, Varun Dhawan. They call him Shadi Ghar Tode, guys.
Yeah.
So on his face. See, Kajal can do because that's her equation. But imagine he came all the way from wherever he was.
Guts to say this.
He said, मैं ये बोल के
Change your name to Kalesh Johar. I think
Kalesh,
it's time.
yeah, Kalesh.
That's the thing. Kalesh Johar.
Yeah, आज मैं नहीं छोड़ूंगा करण को मैं बताता हूँ उसको.
Okay, Danish.
No, even I felt Varun Dhawan was constantly doing it on the show, and also it just shows your own growth from being this couch where people can manifest relationships to people saying now you're breaking weddings and all that.
Yeah.
You're not doing it. Of course, you're not doing it.
How
but
do you know?
Hey, mine's intact, yeah.
Not after tonight.
Anya, I love you. Okay.
All right, Kusha, the final word.
I would just like to say कि आप तो हर party में जाते हैं.
आप तो हर party में जाते हैं.
But you are is
So there are
Kareena
two
Kapoor.
Varun Dhawans. There's one Karina and there is one Kajal.
And my answer will never change.
And you two will not
I'm
change. Then
sticking
it's
to
Varun Dhawan. Varun,
Karan, what's up?
we are on the jury award for Coffee with Karan and you won Best Coffee Burn. As in your responses were most savage to me. You have won this award. The jury members are Tanmay, Sumukhi, Danish and Kusha. Say hi to Varun, guys.
Hi guys, what's up? What's up? Thank you so much. Really means a lot to me, and someone had to give it back to Karan Johar.
Yes. Well, bye Varun on that note. Go back boating. Go back boating. All right. This was amazing. I hope we can do this every year and have lots of fun giving out these very prestigious, illustrious awards. I'd like to say personally, I've taken your feedback on this season very seriously.
Congratulations on a great season.
Yeah.
You have been giving seasons after season. Imagine we have so many opinions.
Yeah.
You know, every time we're like, hum jaake batayenge Karan ko, which shows what a ever-changing man and ever-entertaining man you are. So thank you so much.
And thank you for having us back. You know, I do look at it as a casting opportunity every single time. So I hope something happens after
Well,
this
you might. You're
episode.
looking so sexy.
Thank you.
Kusha, there could be many doors that will open.
Sure.
Pun not intended. Tanmay, last thoughts before we say toodles to...
I mean, 19 years and we're still discussing the show. Only Karan Johar can do it. Congratulations to you, and we'll hopefully see you again.
All right, to Tanmay, to Sumukhi, to Danish, to Kusha, thank you very much. You guys have been amazing.
Thank you.
And it's 20 years of Coffee with Karan, and this is our final send-off. And thank you to everyone watching the show. For those who've loved it, thank you. We love you. For those who've hated it, we'll try and do better. But for those who've been indifferent to us, that's the part that really burns us. So don't be indifferent. Love us, hate us, just don't be indifferent. And somewhere in the mass and the craziness of pop culture, I hope we made a little place in your hearts. Goodbye, good night, and see you next season.